I don't know what it is, but I feel like Karen feels some type of way about us being here. So I'm just like, I don't think so, but you know what I'm saying? Karen leaves while my mom is here. This channel is strictly for viewers ages 18 and up. I do not use or promote the sale of illegal drugs or harmful substances. This video was recorded in California, a legal recreational state under the laws of Prop 64.
What it do, baby? Yeah, you already know.
You niggas ain't shit, and I ain't capping. Your bitch, you let me hit, she said that I'm a savage. I put her with a stick and let you niggas have it. You can get wet up and shot like a bastard. Bitch, I'm a star, no, you can't take no pictures. DM stay open to all of your niggas. You can get rolled up and smoke like a swisher. Eat on it, cook like it was your last dinner.
What's good, YouTube? You already know why you're here. Welcome to my channel. Subscribe. We going into straight to part 3. So, my mom leaves. I had a great time. I had a blast. I had a fucking blast, bro. I had a good old time. You know what I'm saying? I needed that energy. Like, I just needed to be around people that helped me even get out here in the first place. Like, my mom's been in my content. My sister's been in my content ever since I started doing this shit. They helped me get to where I am right now. So it's just like, I felt like, you know, my support system, my followers, they reacted so well for them being back, you know, out in Cali. Like, they was loving that shit. So I made a post like, damn, I gotta make content by myself. In the sense of, I've been making content by myself in that house. I've been making content by myself out in LA. So I'm kind of confused on where people thought that I wasn't gonna make, like, where I was gonna make content with them. Like, and it was never a thing where it was just like, yo, do you wanna make content together? Do you wanna do this? I'm not gonna say to somebody, do you wanna make content? Unless I wanna make content with that person. Like, and I know they genuinely are dedicated to the shit that I'm doing. And I told y'all, Karen was all over the place with her endeavors. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with having multiple, but she was all over the place with her endeavors. So it was just like, bro, how can I help you? How can I help you do anything or collab with you on anything if I don't know which one to fuck with you on? Now, it's been times where I've made reaction videos to whatever she had made on her TikTok. She wasn't putting shit on her TikTok. She wasn't putting her food things on TikTok. So I'm sitting here thinking all the times that she's cooking, she's just taking pictures. All the times that she's cooking, I'm thinking that she's recording it on TikTok. So I'm going to her page, not asking, off to this, just to the strength that I'ma find it, I'ma react to it, and she's gonna see it. And it's gonna be like, oh, surprise, like, oh, I didn't think she was gonna do that type of shit. I would go to her page, there was nothing there for me to react to. So it's just like, okay, so you doing all this cooking for me, and then where are you putting it? Where is the shit that you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing to what I'm seeing, you know? Like, I'm just like, okay, what the fuck ever? Like, what the fuck ever, bro? Like I said, it's nothing, like, I'm not really seeing anything on the cooking pages. So, it's like I said, it's weird energy in the house. Like, I felt the weird energy before it was mentioned, but my people's had came into town, so like I wasn't mentioning shit, and then she left, so I wasn't mentioning shit, and then like I said, we got a text. We got a text message in the group chat saying, what would you want to do if this lease is breakable? Now, before we got that message, before we left, before we got that text, her shower was fucked up. It was dripping or whatever. Something was wrong with the faucet, the water wasn't working, whatever, so her shit was drippy. They had to come fix it. Basically, it took a week for them to fix it. She was frustrated, didn't really want to deal with that. I understand. Nobody's gonna want to deal with that bullshit. So we get a text talking about, what do we want to do if the lease is breakable? So I'm sitting here like, what the fuck do you mean? What do I want to do if the fucking lease is breakable? We've been in this house for not even 2 fucking months, and you're telling me you trying to break a lease? I ain't got no job. These sponsors are not fucking kicking in yet. What the actual, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Why are we breaking the lease? Comes to find out, unbeknown to me and my roommate, Erica, that was also gonna move in, she was moving her shit in because in the middle of, before we even get this message, I think it was Erica was about to move the last of her shit in the bed. And then Karen hit us with the, I'm gonna call you and tell you what's going on. Basically, don't bring your shit over here. But all her shit was in, just wasn't her bed. So she hit us with the, she wants to break the lease because there's so much shit that needs to be done with the house. All of a sudden, and in my mind, I'm like, what? And then all of a sudden, she goes, yeah, there was termites. I'm like, what? We're living in a termite infested home? I'm confused here. I'm very fucking confused. So I'm sitting there aggravated, bro. Like, I'll put the text message up in there so you can see what was said. It wasn't on some like, we're coming at her, we're jumping down her throat or anything, but it's just like, yo, how the fuck do you move 2 people into a home that's broken? You move into a fucking broken house, bro. Like, I don't understand. And then you told me to quit my job, not saying that I'm not an adult and I can't think for myself, but it was so much of what you said. We was going into this as a business. Granted, I had to lock in. I was also fucking depressed on how the fuck I was living in that house. Like, I felt like I had to do whatever you say because you was doing shit for me. Like, it was definitely giving plantation mentality, bro. Because I felt like if I said no, it was like, anytime I told her no, it was an attitude. She'll walk away from me. Or it's like, we couldn't even have a conversation without her, you know, feeling some type of way of me not wanting to do what she wants me to do. So it's like, damn, I have to live my life the way that she wants me to live my life because it's just like, I'm fucked. Because she asked me, that she said, yo, quit your job. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. We're not doing the shit that you said we were going to fucking do. So I'm sitting here frustrated now because it's just like, damn, what am I going to do now? So I'm aggravated. I'm just like, bro, I don't have no family out here. I'm not going back home. I don't have no job to where it's like, fuck it, let's break the lease and then I just move into another apartment by myself. Like, I'm not understanding what do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? Things get hot and heavy in the fucking group chat. You know, she basically said that she's coming home. I said I feel like we should talk and have like a group meeting or whatever. Because Erica had came over to get some underwear or whatever. So, cause now we're pissed. I'm pissed. And I call her, I'm like, yo bro, what am I gonna do? She said, I'm on my way over to get some underwear anyway. Let's think of something. She get here, we're talking about options and shit like that of what I should do. And then, you know, word gets back to her that Erica's in the house. So, you know, I had sent a text message in the group chat on some shit like, yo, we should have a group meeting. She has said something slick as, oh, after the one you guys have or whatever. So I'm just like, damn, like, you got people going back and telling you shit that wasn't even true. Like, shorty came for underwear and to get some of her shit, because it's just like, if she's not moving in, what's the point of having her shit there? So attitude was up in there. I felt the friction. I'm just like, oh, this is not gonna be good. So then Erica's already amped. Erica's like on 10. I'm over here trying not to get on 10 because it's just like, I really don't have time. I really don't have time. I don't want to get on 10 because I don't want to go to jail. I'm black, she's white. No matter how we may go about this, at the end of the day, we are in a white neighborhood dealing with a white woman in a white woman's home. We are 2 black, masculine, gay women. We going to jail if we fuck with this bitch. So that's all I can think about in my fucking career. I have a career. I have goals. I have a brand. I have a name for myself. I don't want to fuck that up dealing with someone in their stupid ass fucking ways. She comes home. Literally, she comes home static. It's static. As soon as she walks through the door, it's static. She comes up the steps. We'll talk in 30 minutes. Not even a hey, a hi, a hello, how you doing? And mind you, I had just finished smoking a blunt. I'm sitting there. I look exactly like this. I ain't on no screaming, no rah-rah, no yelling shit, no nothing. I'm sitting there like this. She said 30 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. I'm in the middle of editing. Erica's sitting behind me watching me edit a vlog. She come in not even 5 minutes later talking about something. So, what's up or whatever, some bullshit. So I said, what's up? Like, what's good with you? She goes, I don't want to live here anymore. I don't feel like you guys are my friends. I don't feel like, just saying shit that didn't make no fucking sense. in a sense of like, you know, like we're like, you know, what do you want to do? It's like, it was not so much of what we want to do with the house. It was like so much of we got termites. It went from we got termites to I don't feel like you guys are my friends, so I don't want to live with you guys. I feel like you guys are more friends than we are, so I don't want to live with you guys. The vibes has been off in the house, and y'all, before she even said this shit that she said, I'm sitting there looking at her like, exactly that. I'm sitting there looking at her like confused as a motherfucking bitch. Because I'm just like, bro, none of the shit that you're saying is making sense. None of the shit that you're making sense. Like, granted, we're not out going to get our nails done. We're not out going to the movies. We're not out doing all this shit because I ain't got no motherfucking money to go do those things. I don't have time to go pleasure myself when I gotta think of this mindset of how I'm gonna stay afloat in these streets, bro. You worrying about the wrong shit. Yeah, you my friend, supposedly. If you want to go some and you want to pay for shit, that's cool. But as a grown-ass woman that I'm an independent woman. I don't want nobody paying for every goddamn thing that I fucking do. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I could be doing some other shit. Like, trying to figure out how to get my own fucking bag. So, she goes, I feel uncomfortable in the house. Y'all, it's just me in the house. It's just me. Erica hasn't moved in yet. Erica has not moved in yet. And I didn't even tell y'all how she asked for $1,200 when, whatever the rent was for me, whatever. She asked for rent the first month I moved in when she told me that I was good until August. It just so happened that I had it and I gave it to her. When you said I was good until August. Talking about, oh, people want to make sure that you're secure in the house. That you ain't trying to, you ain't gonna leave. And I'm just like, I quit my job and I moved out of an area where I don't have access to public transportation because you said that you would drive me anywhere that I need to be driven until Erica teach me how to drive. But, okay, here's the money. Now I'm sitting here even more pissed because it's just like, what the fuck? Everything that you're saying, everything you said to get me in this house is now backtracking. Like, it's like, I'm gonna hit you with this. And I'm just like, that's not what was said when we said this. That's not what was said when we said that. Now I want to let Shorty know that you said you was gonna invest in me in front of multiple people. You said it in front of Erica. You said it in front of Blair. And you said it on the phone with my motherfucking mother. For her to let me quit my job, for her to let me follow my dreams, you said that shit to my mother. You said, I got her. I got her. Don't even worry about it. And I'm not looking in the sense of you feeding me. The roof over my head was you having me. You're talking about breaking a lease. That's not having me. So I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? So when she said that, I feel uncomfortable in the house. And I'm just like, well, it's just me in the house. So why do you feel uncomfortable? I sit up in this room every day trying to figure out how to do things. I got up, I took a shower. I did TikToks. I came in the room, I did a YouTube video. I streamed. And I stayed in there. I hardly ate. I legit just stayed in between my room and the other room. I didn't want to go downstairs because it's just like, I wasn't going to cook. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to drink. Because every time I would be out, it's like always a drink. So I got to say no. I would say no. People get upset. Because I didn't want to drink. To the point where like, I have to isolate myself to where it's like, yo, this is grind time. This is not playtime now. I'm not working. You need to understand that. Like, I have to be up in this room all the damn fucking time. Granted, we can go do shit, but when I say let's go do shit, you ain't want to do it. And then when I meant shit, like so much of like, oh, let's go to the gym. Let's go hiking. Like, let's do outdoorsy shit. It's just like, oh, I'm not this, I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that, I don't want to do this. And it's like, all right, well, then I'm going to stay up in here and mind my business. So when she said she felt uncomfortable, I said, okay. Okay. You're uncomfortable around the little black girl. The little black girl makes you uncomfortable. Why? Why are you so intimidated by the little black girl? I'm so lost. So that shit right there sent me over the motherfucking edge. Because all I heard was, I can't say it on fucking YouTube, but Y'all know what I heard. Y'all know exactly what I fucking heard. Waiting in the what? Y'all know exactly what I heard when she said she felt uncomfortable in a house with a black girl. And mind you, I'm not doing shit. I'm not doing shit to where you should be uncomfortable. I'm over here asking you every day, you good? Are you okay? Am I a good roommate? Am I this? I'm that. Why any of the times that I'm asking you things, you're not speaking up and saying shit if I make you so damn uncomfortable? How the fuck I make you so uncomfortable but you can fuck on my black brothers and sisters? Well, my brothers. Not my actual brothers, but black men. You can take black penis, but can't be in the comfort zone of a black woman that's not doing anything or that's gonna harm you in any way. How the fuck can you sit there and say that shit to me blatantly with a fucking straight ass fucking face? How? How the fuck can you say that to me? Open your damn mouth and say that shit. And you lucky I was in a white neighborhood. You lucky I was in a white person's home. Cause I had all rights to put hands on you for saying that racist ass shit. That was racist as fuck. And you don't think it was. It was subtitly racist. All the fucking Karens you sat there and fucking talked about, you made it seem like you was just so fucking pro-black and shit. Fucking on black men. Fetishizing over black men. But you have the audacity to say that I fucking make you uncomfortable. My other black friend that looks like me makes you uncomfortable when she's hardly in the fucking house. How fucking dare you? How dare you? I have the right to punch you in your mouth. I ain't never made you feel uncomfortable. I ain't never do no shit to where you should be scared of me. I ain't do nothing to you other than not fucking give you followers that you didn't fucking work for. People talking about, oh, King, it's always a dollar sign with you. Always it was numbers with you. Because that's how the fuck y'all treat me. That's how y'all treat me. So when I'm throwing it back at you, it's like, okay, so I'm going to give you this. What the fuck you going to give me? You really had the audacity to say that shit? I don't fucking hang out with white people. You was the first person that I really was like, okay, let me be friends her. Let me be different. Let me change my ways. Equality, all that shit, right? And look how the fuck you pull the fucking most racist fucking card in the book so you feel uncomfortable with me in the fucking house because what, I ain't kissing your damn ass? Are you dumb? You gotta be fucking dumb. You gotta be dumb. You gotta be dumb, bro. Any and everything you did for me, you did out of the supposedly kindness of your heart. So that shouldn't have been thrown up in my face. I'll get to that soon. You tripping. You fucking tripping, bro, because I never once asked. And then when I did ask this girl for something, it was something that was probably necessarily needed. And you told me I can ask you for that. But it wasn't even so. It was little shit like a piece of nugget of weed. Like, can you take me somewhere? Like, can you help me do this? Like, she went out of her way to do extra shit. And it's like, what did you want from me? What, like, you need to let me know. We need to have a conversation. What's going to be done? Because you're not going to just be doing a whole bunch of shit from me and then expect what? What are you expecting? So after she said the uncomfortable comment, I lost my shit. And mind you, the whole time I'm talking to her like, you know, I'm talking to her like regular, because I have this thing where I raise my voice where I'm explaining something like, as you just seen, and then it went back down. I do that sometimes, and I'm sorry. But I don't be yelling for real. My tone just gets higher. So, I'm sitting there talking in regular tone, so then now I start yelling. I'm like, how the fuck do I make you feel uncomfortable? How? Tell me. Like, how am I not a friend? Like, I'm sitting there asking her these questions and she couldn't even fucking answer them. Other than, oh, the vibe is off. This and that. I'm just like, vibes is off? Because I sit in a fucking room all day, a vibe is off? Oh, because I don't want to deal with the shit that's outside, literally the shit that's outside? Oh, because I don't want to deal with the dirty, excuse me, the dirty dishes that's in the fucking sink? To the point where it's like I could hardly fucking cook if I wanted to cook. Because I'm not going to sit there and call you downstairs like, yo, can you clean the dishes, bro, so I can get in the sink? Like, what? What was it that made you so fucking uncomfortable? Other than you being a fucking weirdo. To the point where I'm like, damn, maybe I should, why did I do this? Like, it was just like little shit, and I'm just sitting here, I'm just like, bro, I hope this girl is not genuinely using me, because it's like, why does she keep doing all this shit for me? Yeah, she's saying she's my friend, but why is she doing this? 9 out of 10 people do shit because they want shit. And I couldn't figure out what the fuck she wanted. Numbers, to be famous without working for it. And she said it out of her mouth, she wants to be famous without working for it. She wants to be rich without working for it. So, but it's just like, I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna help you do that. So, after we had that little argument, no questions was answered. You know, she told us that she feels like we're not her friends. So we took that as okay. I took that as okay, I'm not her friend. So I'm just gonna be cordial and keep it as is until I leave. Like, so boom, let's not forget we're having this whole conversation because now I'm frustrated because it's like, bro, you moved us into a house that was broken. I ain't got no job. What Erica said in the group chat was true. Like, because there was the option if she was gonna go back maybe to her hometown or some shit. She's like, what if I could do it? If I get out this lease, I'm probably gonna go back to my hometown. So the thing was like, yeah, King would be asked out because it's like, I ain't got no job, I ain't got no car, where the fuck am I gonna live? What are we gonna do? Erica said I was asked out. She said that was fucked up to say that she, Eric was, it was fucked up to say that I was asked out when she's trying to help me in a sense. Which she did by giving me $2,000. She said, before she gave me the $2,000, oh, I can give you the money back that you gave me for the first month rent or whatever to get you into an apartment. What I gave her is not equivalent to what I'll be paying for rent or what I am paying for rent now. So I'm kind of confused on like, what the fuck was I really gonna actually do? I was grateful and appreciative for it because it was just like, that was $2,000 I did not have to get the fuck out of here. So she goes, after we had that conversation, she goes, I can give you money to do this, whatever. At the end of the night, I had $2,000 in my Cash App. I'm like, she goes, like I said, the conversation didn't, like, it ended, but it was just like on some like, okay, you said we're not friends, so that's what we're thinking it is. We're all moving out, so it makes no sense for us to, like, you know, it's like, we're gonna figure it out. That was her favorite line, we're gonna figure it out. But now I wasn't figuring out shit with her. I was figuring out shit with myself because it's like, bro, I went into this nigga, it was a fucking team, and now I'm being left in the wind by myself. This ain't no fucking team shit. I'm by myself with this. So I had to figure it out. She gives me the 2 racks. Like I said, she comes to me in the morning and was like, yo, I gotta give you another 1,000 in like another day or week or whatever she said. Because I'm just like, 2,000 is not gonna be enough to get me in. That's only the month's rent. We're not even talking about the deposit that I might have to be paying for yet. So after that, you know, she's trying her hardest, like trying to like make shit like, I guess, cordial, like trying to help me get like groceries, try to like fix it. Because I'm sitting there like, bro, she's like, oh, I can try to fix it because I know supposedly I'm the one that fucked up, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's just like mad attitude with the fucking shit. So I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, I don't want you to fix it because you said you was gonna do what you were gonna do and you didn't do it. Look at us, we only been into this house for 3 fucking months and you talking about you wanna break a lease and leave. Because some fucking termites. Granted, I wasn't going to be able to stream. Granted, I wasn't going to be able to get work done if they're working on the house, supposedly. I understand that. So I said, you know what? I got to work. I can't live here no more. I'm leaving. So, after we come to that agreement, like I said, she's helping me as much as she can. She's like, she's going to go buy me boxes. She's going to buy me food and stuff like that in the house. She did. Thank you. But I'm still mad. Because, like, I gotta move. I just moved in here. I just got settled. I just got adjusted. I just got accustomed. Now we gotta move again. Erica starts taking her shit out of the house, just like slowly, randomly coming to pick up shit. Her and Erica's not really on good terms. So I'm just like, oh, this is messy. Because Erica's about to beat her fucking ass. And I had to stop Erica from beating her ass because then I was gonna beat her ass. Because it's like, why the fuck did you get us into this fucking mess in the first place? It just so happened that Erica was good. I was the one that was just like, damn, where am I gonna go? I gotta find an apartment ASAP. So she does what she does. I'm still mad. I'm still mad. Because I'm just like, this wouldn't have happened if you would have supposedly checked out whatever was wrong with the house. So if it wasn't the termites, you still feel like we're not your friend and you don't want to live with us because we make you uncomfortable. But it's not so much of a we thing, it's a me thing because I was the only one in the house. So I make you uncomfortable. She's like, well, why can't you live in a 1-bedroom apartment? Or why can't you get your own spot? She's saying this multiple times. So I'm like, okay, she doesn't want to live with me. And I'm cool with that. But I'm running out of storage again, so pull up a part 4.
Here I go. Walkie slide.